think before you talk about that team, you got to talk about the foundation that was laid before you. You know, we had so many great wrestlers in the past, like Mark Massery and Regis Durbin, Dave Tomac, and then as you get closer, you got Steve DiPietro and Rich Townsend, and so those guys showed us that, you know, hey, this is possible. You can be successful here at Northwestern and do very well.
I think the biggest thing with that team, those guys on that team, they're very competitive, especially amongst themselves. I mean, they challenge each other all the time with the littlest things. I mean, Griffin will go out and say, I'm going to get the first takedown in the first 30 seconds, you know, and and he would challenge Funk to do the same thing or try to beat him in that. Same with Traviola. So they competed against themselves as a team, as teammates very well. They put goals up there and which, like I said, call each other out, made each other accountable to do better than the other guy did, you know, and I think that helped a lot.
Sure. I mean, I think it helps. Jack and Mike, who were also seniors that year. I mean, they had extremely great, freshman, sophomore, and junior seasons, and so I mean, they were really the leaders of the team, and it set a high benchmark for the rest of us to try and chase. We also had some people in classes ahead of us that, as underclassmen, we were trying to chase, and so it was friendly competition, I think, but certainly there's always a little personal pride involved as well. And while wrestling's a sport where the little guys and the lightweights aren't going to necessarily get on the mat at the same time as the upper weights, etc. But you can count takedowns, you can count pins, you can count victories and things like that, and rib each other if you're doing well or not.
Jack Griffin of Northwestern, a two-time NCAA champion at 118 pounds.
We were peaking at the right time. I think the Midlands and the Big Tens all played a role in that. The Midlands is that test early in the year that says, hey, can we do this? And we had a great performance. I think we finished third. Same thing with Big Tens. We got a bunch of qualifiers. We finished third in the Big Tens, and you need that momentum heading into nationals. But you're right. I mean, we peaked at the right time. The NCAA tournament, the qualifiers were ready, and we knew that if we took care of our business as an individual, the team stuff would take care of itself, and it showed.
I think we were all kind of in shock. I mean, we knew it was going to be a tough race, and I didn't want to look at team points at that time, and I still didn't like to look at team points. I just always felt, hey, if the guys did their job and they won their matches, the team was going to be fine, and that's great.
Our personality and our mindset and the confidence we had, I think, spilled over. And so it wasn't like we were trying to fit into another team's personality. It was our team's personality. And so it felt very comfortable. And I think that comfort level really helped us succeed that year.
The new powerhouse in the Big Ten, and that is Northwestern.
Congratulations to the Northwestern Wildcats.
Again, we talked about the past. We tied the high water mark by a Ken Craft team. They placed fourth in the country. And, it's just, again, it was special taking home a trophy, and hopefully that helped in recruiting. Hopefully that helped the momentum of our wrestling program going forward. I think what else it showed is that academics and athletics need not be mutually exclusive. So it was pretty cool for our program, and hopefully led to great things down the road.